members of the State House of Assembly began impeachment proceedings against Governor Similolai Fubara and his deputy Ngozi Odu. They are being accused of gross misconduct. During plenary presided by the Speaker of the River State House of Assembly, Martin Samawale, the Majority Leader, River State House of Assembly, Major Jack, read out the notice of allegations in gross misconduct against Fubara. Relying on Section 188 of the Nigerian Constitution, Jack reeled out 7 points of alleged gross misconduct against Fubara. Some of the accusations include the demolition of the Assembly complex. Governor Fubara defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the APC. We thought, well, this is what Wike and the president wants, and they finally fulfilled their mission of turning one of the strongholds of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to APC. Mission accomplished. And that's the end of the soap opera and the telenovela in River State. But it looks like we're about to get a season 2 of that telenovela. What's your take on that?
Yeah, honestly, what is happening in River State is very, very unfortunate. Unfortunate in so many respects. Just like you said, when we thought peace was about to prevail in River State, season 2 of the people over there has now emerged and well ahead. And the tragedy of the whole thing is that...
hello, sir.
Hello?
Are you using an earpiece?
No.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, the tragedy of the whole thing is that when 2 elephants fight, it is the ground that suffers. As it is now, it is the people of River State that are suffering, and not the politicians themselves. Like we rightly observed, several times we have discussed this issue. What is prevailing in River State before now is not a piece of the graveyard. Because, why do we say this? The war that is raging between the governor and his godfather has become an existential issue. And when the war becomes an existential issue, it's either you liquidate your enemy or your enemy liquidates you. I think Governor Fubara and former governor and most people when you look at the Nigerian political scene, or take a look at our political history, you find out that what is happening in River State today is not new at all. It isn't new. Not too long ago, we saw that kind of a debacle in Lagos State when there was a breakdown of relationship between the present president, Yola Ahmed, and then the Ambody. They were both in the same political party and in the same political party. For some, I think the incoming president thinks or believes that the politics of Africa undermine his own political interest. And he decided not to give Ambody a second term. All manners of people went to the library in terms of taking to place to allow for the return as to a second time. But we remain adamant until we replace the man with somebody else. So if I want to help us and treat it, I'm not too sure we will dispose to chasing Fubara's leg in the quagmire in which the man has found himself. Now, the most fundamental, if you also look at, I think for the Third Republic, I mentioned this before, there was this kind of debacle between Dr. Olusola Salaki and Admiral Mohammed Lawal. When Mohammed Lawal showed interest in becoming the governor of the party and all that, ordinarily they are men, simple that Dr. Olusola Salaki was not disposed to him becoming the governor because he knew that being a former governor, being an admiral, and somebody is equally wealthy, it might be difficult for him to control Lawal. So he did everything possible to block him from becoming the governor and all that. And because the man, like I said, is a man of responsibility, he was able to weather all the circles that became manager for Proceedings, and he became the governor. But first, the first time that he started there was the relationship between himself and the Shola Saraki was a very frosty. And the Shola Saraki vowed that never will he allow Admiral Lawal to have a second time in office. Despite all the lobby, despite all the pressure, despite all that Lawal sees to make sure that he returns to power, Lawal upgraded the scheme and offer these palaces for people, for state salaries regularly, and then embark on a lot of development projects to really move the people of Kwara State to a side, so that they could return or defeat the provisional party at the post and no. Most Saraki found that if it is human being that will vote in this next election, there is no way for Admiral Lawal to return to power. And lo and behold, when the tariffs were done after the elections are done, Admiral Lawal lost the election. And he was so devastated because of not only what is this for the people, the money is spent, and not the energy is spent. It's not so that something that has affected a lot of vaccines. I think it was not as cordial about. And then when that 6 months the man died of a broken heart or something. We also saw that in Katuna during the Second Republic. There was a war between Alaji Palara and then the Kaduna State Assembly.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Now, yeah.
Let's put a pin in that. We'll continue. Let me see if I can call you back. We can hardly hear you. It's a network issue.
Really?
Yes. Let's see if we can. Let me cut the call and try to.
I hope it's not our friend that are tampering with this line as usual.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Just we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Is this better now?
Yeah, I think it's better now. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Move on.
So I have talked about the clash between Admiral Lawal and Dr. Shola Saraki. I also talked about what happened between Ambodi and Ashura Tinubu. And I was going to Kaduna State to read. He's in local government chairman, he's in governor for 2 times, and now he is a minister of the Federal Capital Territory. In fact, you can describe that area of Abuja or the plain of Abuja in terms of the resources that he is sitting on. They are in Abuja and Wara. This is one of the use the people's power to kind of challenge or take on an advancement that maybe far mightier, far powerful, far more influential, far richer than the and all. So, but more when you look at it, because we are not even seeing normal, we're not in serious support for the people of the River State. When Alaji Palara Musa was having issue at that time, that is the Kaduna Assembly, almost on the issue, there were demonstrations, there were protests, not just in Kaduna, but all over the country. Everything is kind of support going to Fubara, not just in River State, but all over the country. The man appears all the know. It could be, and maybe, and I say it could be, that is not charismatic enough. Or the tools of mobilization, the tools of getting people to decide and all that, he really doesn't really have it. And he may not have had it because here is a civil servant, and the politician was told it's a civil servant in the ministry, and the account of some station and all that. That's
I think that's one of the problem. Wike didn't want a politician he can't control if the story is anything to go by. So he brought in someone that was virtually unknown, a civil servant, someone he think when he sneezes the person will shiver. And then, well,
Exactly.
and it's not what he's expected. It turns out Fubara have a mind of its own, which is a problem.
Exactly.
Which is a problem for Wike.
That is true. I agree with you absolutely. But if you are going to war, there are certain things you have to do. You have to think about strategy, you have to think about tactics. You also should be able to anticipate the consequences of the war that you are going into. He didn't attest to me that Fubara was taking to kill him. If he did, he would have taken on Wike in less than 6 months of coming to power. He was just refusing to perform before you take on that kind of autopilot into an executive party. So he didn't do any of that in our full opinion. So the result that we are seeing now, the things that are coming out from the fight between him and his godfather. Honestly speaking, I doubt it whether anybody could say to Fubara from being peace. I think it would be safe. Maybe the chief judge of the River State, if he sets up a neutral panel that will review whatever accusations or allegations have been made against Fubara, and then the panel will be dispassionate, will look at everything of Fubara and will not take side, either with the House of Assembly or with Fubara, such that the case of Fubara will be taken on its own merit. But if that doesn't happen, Fubara is already in the case from where I doubt it will emerge on carpet.
Now, where does this leave Fubara and APC there? Because when Fubara defected to APC, one would be expected to think, okay, it is over. Fubara is now an APC person. Everything will go back to normal. And but it appears Wike is trying everything possible to make sure Fubara doesn't come for second term, despite the fact that he's driven Fubara, because I mean, no one would think Fubara defected to APC because he really wanted to go to APC. We know this was the original goal for Tinubu to take over River State, take PDP out of River State. I mean, River State was one of the strongholds of PDP before this whole Fubara Wike chaos started. So one would have expected that with Fubara now in APC, everything will be okay, which means Fubara will come back for second term, this time under the banner of APC instead of the PDP. But it looks like Wike is hell-bent on making sure Fubara doesn't come back to APC. Fubara doesn't come back as the governor. Where does this leave the allegiance of APC there, considering Wike is still in PDP on paper, but Fubara is in APC for sure. Where does this leave the allegiance of APC when it comes to Fubara against Wike?
Honestly speaking, I don't think it was good politics for Fubara to join the APC.
Yeah.
The reason is very, very simple. Well, they say the devil you know is better than the devil that you don't know. The president, who is a friend to Wike, and who delivered the president and others. I'm not too sure that the president will abandon himself on the person that done that for him in the last election.
So we don't get that. You say what?
I said, look, the devil you know is better than the angel that you don't know.
Okay.
And I was saying that not too sure that the president will abandon himself who delivered that for him in the last general election and what have you. Furthermore, Fubara doesn't seem to appear to be a better politician than Mr. President who risked his mandate for, or risked his support for, and then abandoned just because of Fubara. And also remember, Ambos was also in APC with the president when the president is here, when the president as a party leader insisted that they don't want that position. And now they never got to stop, never got to come back as a governor of a state. It's not a matter of.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Let's try to see we can call you on your other line. Let's see if it will be clear. We can hardly hear you. I don't know what's going on. Just give us a few seconds. Yeah. I'll try calling your other number. Let's see what happens.
I try mine. Which line? Okay, start the second line.
Okay.
That's where I can hear that.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a marathon.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good. This is better. I should have called this line since.
All right.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Okay, yeah. We're talking about where those APC's allegiance lies, between Fubara and Wike now. That when Fubara is in APC, Wike is in one leg in APC, one leg in PDP.
Well, very good question, my brother. Very good question, my brother. Let me quickly say this. Honestly speaking, I don't think it was good politics for Fubara to have joined the APC.
Okay.
Simply because they say the devil that you know is better than the angel you don't know. I'm not too sure because Fubara joined the APC. Then Mr. President will abandon Wike that deliver River State to him at the last general elections in 2023. Furthermore, Wike hasn't demonstrated that he has connections with the grassroots that can deliver even his own personal mandate, talk less of the mandate or the mandate of Mr. President.
Okay.
So the president will be more comfortable to support Wike than to support Fubara. And the issue is not about being a member of the political party. After all, Ambode was a member of the APC in Lagos State. When the president himself said, look, upon his dead body will Ambode return to become the governor of the Lagos State, all manners of people pleaded with him and all that. But the president was able to identify that this is an essential issue. If this man should return and war as well, everything that I have labored for, that I worked for, a party that I have built over the years, the whole thing may be in a way. And he blocked down for the another happen. So Fubara is not a man that Mr. President we should be giving much thought to.
What at this point?
There is nothing that the president could have wanted more than votes in the River State. He wants to return as president in 2027. And the only person that has the capacity to deliver the vote to me, as it would appear to me, is Mr. Wike and not Fubara. Because all the members of the National House of Assembly leaders are behind the Wike. All the local governments, most of them are behind the Wike. Most of the traditional rulers in River State are behind the Wike. If the situation is like this, the owners is the Fubara should not have initiated the fight in the first place. And if he tries comfortable with the position he has found himself, which he has to replace the puppet game to Wike, he should have honorably resigned and tell the world why he is quitting. That would have a kind of giving him some integrity It would have been the most honorable thing to do as an actor. But for you to say you want to take on the person that killed your father, the person that killed your mother, when you have never even gotten hold of a sword or any instrument with it to fight that person. For me, I think that to be a very foolish decision that anyone should not have taken. I do know that it is not all battles that will win. Like the kind of battle that Wike is, Fubara is fighting now, in which he has effectively put in the cage, and the cage has been padlocked against it. They seem to do what I'm going to say, look, people of the River State, I don't think I want to continue with this. I'm a prisoner of power, a mere puppet in the hands of the godfathers and warlords. If he does that, and even join another political party and all that, he may be able to garner some sympathy, he may be able to garner some respect, and his future would have been brighter than it is now. Because if at the end of the day these people were able to impeach him, he is neither here nor there now. The APC would look at him confident, the PDP will see him as a traitor, and then the River State people will look at him as a spineless person. Does not even know his right hand from his left hand. Hardly will anybody want to trust him. Power, or with responsibility, or with any mandate that requires a man of integrity to be able to rule. And look at one thing, what the House of Assembly is one of the reasons in which they want to impeach him. The demolition of the River Assembly, I think that was way beyond any reasonable person. Demolishing the House of Assembly does not stop the House of Assembly from sitting. The House of Assembly can even sit in the market square, so long as the Speaker is there, the principal officer, and they have their coat of arms, they have their instrument of office behind them. So it's not a building that defines or that makes the sitting of our assembly legitimate and moral. It is the principal officer that then that's their instrument that they put behind them. So for him to have demolished the River Assembly and moral, honestly speaking, I think, in my humble opinion, he wants to have a vision to go, because I think that is high treason for you to now demolish. It's like the president goes to the National Assembly and then because when Jonathan lost the elections in 2015 or thereabout, Jonathan will now say bulldozer to the National Assembly and then begin to pull it down because he lost an election. You don't do that. That is too amateur. Very juvenile politics. Honestly, I wouldn't know who is advising him.
So, what's the way forward now for Fubara? What's the way forward? How does does he get himself out of this quagmire?
He's in the case, like somebody in the zoo.
Yeah.
The same method for me, in my humble opinion, is the one. Since he has decided not to quit, he should see through these impeachment proceedings and all that. In the impeachment proceedings, if the rules are breached, if what ought to be done is not done, and he got impeached and what have it, then he can expect the instrumentality of law. He could go to court to challenge his impeachment and what have it. And then the court may find for. But before he even goes through that, the remaining 2 years of his stewardship would have lapsed, to have expired and all that. But at least the court can order that his allowances, his gratuities and all that should be paid. And then his retirement benefits as a former governor of River State. Otherwise, if the impeachment says true and he doesn't challenge it, or the court have found the impeachment and what have you, then the possibilities of him losing out totally in terms of remuneration and retirement benefits and all that will have gone there forever. But anybody looking at what is happening in River State today who want to advise, and maybe since the godfathers, the presidency and all that, and nobody will be ready to say the Fubara snake and all that, will be to allow the impeachment to go through. and then for the man to answer his father's name, because as it were today, which instrument will it deploy to save himself from the system? The federal might is behind UK. He has the soldiers, he has the police, he has civil defense, and all manners of people, and enormous workers, enormous resources behind him to really finish off Fubara once and for all. Because for him, allowing Fubara to be there will be like allowing badly injured slave to remain under your carpet. Your life as a citizen or your life as somebody who decapitated the slave is not safe when you allow that kind of thing to happen. The snake will bite with serious venom if it has the opportunity to really bite back. So it's an essential battle. The option open to Fubara is to allow the River State Assembly to do its work, and then if they agree to the violation of the procedure, any of the processes, or didn't respect his rights, or didn't give him, or didn't get justice, then they could challenge it in the competent, the court of competent jurisdiction.
Now, this also give credence and legitimacy to the rumor then that Wike may want Martins Mawale to succeed Fubara as the governor of Rivers State. I mean, it started as a rumor, but I mean, if the governor and the deputy governor are being impeached at the same time, the next person in line is the Rivers State House of Assembly, which is Martins Mawale, who will assume or be sworn in as the governor of the state.
When you know the speaker you are talking about, it's also a protege of Wike.
Exactly.
It's also a protege of Wike. It is not impossible if Wike is comfortable with them. But even if you make him the governor,
I mean, but this is not about comfortability. I mean, the River State Speaker is the next in line after the governor and the deputy, because the governor and the deputies are the ones being impeached, not just the governor. If it was the governor, then we'll know, okay, it's the deputy governor that will be in charge now. That if the impeachment is successful.
But supposing Wike decides to do the clean sweep, as soon as the speaker, as soon as Wike and Fubara and the deputy are impeached, nothing stops Wike from going a little further now to do a clean sweep, and also carpet or remove make sure it doesn't become the governor of Rivers State, because Wike will be too very careful now. How
would that work though? Because it's obvious that Martin Mawale has become a stooge to Wike. I mean, he's the one initiating, these impeachment proceedings on the orders of Wike. So it is assumed that there is an understanding between Martins and Wike for him to take over if the impeachment proceedings become successful.
Well, you don't necessarily follow. I would enjoy you to go and read this book just written by Bolaji Asolai, former PDP publicity secretary and former commissioner in business, Kwara State, and also former minister for sports in Dr. Goodluck Jonathan's administration. He gave an expose of how the politicians operated, how Dr. Fubara operated in Kwara State. Can you help me to predict that he alone knows what he is planning? And whom he gives power to, and whom he doesn't give power. He gave him as an example. He said when he was PDP National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Bukola Saraki asked him to resign and then come back home and prepare for governorship and war radio. And that when he began the campaign for governorship and war radio, and when this money got finished, the same Dr. Bukola Saraki made enough money available to him. So when he was doing that, he was at the back raising some other person, the real person that he wanted as
You have 1 minute remaining.
The generation was getting people want to apologize there. This is what Oga told us. He said we should not vote for you and what have you. Bolaji said he went to Dr. Bukola Saraki, and now Dr. Bukola Saraki didn't say yes or no. And then when he did not say yes or no to the answer to the questions he asked, he voluntarily withdrew from the race because there was no way he could have defeated the person that the governor wanted at that point in time.
Dr. Tunde, I'm afraid this is where we're going to end it here.
All right.
Thank you very much for your time. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
It's a pleasure having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. That was Tunde Kolawole, a legal practitioner and, of course, a current affairs analyst. It is time to open the phone lines for you to start making your contributions, and the numbers to call 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903 and 0803 692 9933. Again, 0803 692 9933. You can also call or text us via WhatsApp, and our WhatsApp line is 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us in the way you're calling from, please.
This is Alayola from Nigeria.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
You see where the Fubara lose the battle is only one area. The day of inauguration of the House of Assembly in Rivers State. If you could also find a member of the House of Assembly up to 15 loyal to him, he will protect him in the office, and any impeachment will not go against him, because the law says that 2/3 majority of the House of Assembly must sign the petition before. That is the requirement. Now, out of the 32 House of Assembly, the 26 seats signed the petition against him, and that 26 are loyal to the minister. Automatically, he cannot go. He cannot go on the state freely within that 4 years.
Okay.
And this example happened in Benue State between Alias and George Akume, because Alias have almost 15 House of Assembly or 13 House of Assembly. That is why impeachment and the governance of the Benue State is not going against him. But the problem that he have at this moment, if he didn't resign, the impeachment will come surely, because if you consider the contents of the petition, they are already violating the Constitution and also having the gross misconduct already in the public opinion. Even ordinary individual understanding that they are already violating the Constitution and it's impeachable offense. So the problem that we have now, no any House of Assembly that is backing up, and impeachable is possible from now to next week.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, hello, fine guy, Mr. Solo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. AB calling from Ekpe.
Oh, AB. Oh, this will be
Yeah.
interesting. Thanks for joining us.
Abeg, wetin happen where Fubara no fit submit budget to the House of Assembly? I don't understand.
Where Fubara no fit waiting?
What? Wetin happen when no fit submit budget to the House of Assembly? I think that's the issue between them now. It's not even about, I heard somebody say one of the Wike benefactors say they wash car for him. There's nothing wrong in washing car for somebody. That shows you that Wike suffered before he get to where he got to. Are you getting me? He went from the lower part of the rung of the ladder. Do you understand? I think Fubara is the issue here. Everybody have waiting. They have solved the issue. Then why not submit the budget to the assembly? Let them vet it, and then do maybe check and balance, and then give it back to you. What's wrong with that? Why are you doing things illegal? It's wrong.
Okay.
Do you understand? Wike doesn't have any for. He has tried his best. He has done everything. You cannot see that Wike have the population. Everybody saying Fubara. Wike has gone through many things. In that he has a lot of people at his side. Fubara is the problem here. I don't know why he's disturbing the peace of River State.
Okay, thank you.
And many of the people that used to speak in your station, they are speaking against it because of the president. They hate the president. They shouldn't be. We should learn here. Fubara is doing some illegal things. Why do you go and burn the House of Assembly? Burn the House of Assembly. They didn't even look at that. They gave you a soft landing. And yet you don't want to give it, right?
Okay.
It's wrong.
Okay.
Thank you.
People are hungry. People can't support a president that is making them hungry. That's the situation. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us the name. Where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Chooks. I'm calling from Pestac.
Okay, Chooks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you see, I don't know the kind of governor that Fubara is. He is not competent enough to be a governor. You don't give somebody like me that opportunity to tell you like that. You know, but the benefit that saying that Wike is doing like somebody that is floating, that is tired. I told him that Wike is a dogged politician. And when you pick up a battle with Wike, he fights. Wike does not relent in his battle. He will make sure he fights and fights and fights with the last drop of his blood. If Wike can fight PPP up to this extent, Fubara, what you call him, it's just a child's play. So if you just look up now, it's time for all those governors, those 80 governors that they are supporting Fubara, it's time for them to do the needful, for them to back up Wike to make sure that he doesn't impeach Fubara. But I can tell you the fact, it is not possible because they cannot come to River State to dictate for the House of Assembly what to do and not what to do. The only place I blame Wike, why all this battle is because Wike was the one that looked for all this trouble. By trying to make Anyanwu the governor of Imo State, that was what angered the governor of Imo State. And he now said, okay, Fubara, come, I'll take you to the president, become an APC, and then we'll fight together. If not that Wike wanted Anyanwu to become the governor of Imo State, I don't think by now Fubara would even have any word. And the president can never sacrifice Wike for Fubara. It is not possible because Wike will always be there to do the dirty job for him. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to VOP.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Tell us where you're calling from. I can hear you. Hello.
My name is Titus, calling from Yama.
Okay. Titus?
Yes, calling from Yama.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
You see, people are just saying Lagos are talking anything they like. Like the tower call say, we can have everything in River State. Why should we have some of the fish from Lagos? I mean, River State. Can you just say, I don't know anything about River State, I'm just talking. Let me tell you, in the first place, we can claim that you will live in River State. It's a lie. In the first place, somebody made Wike to me. Local government chairman.
You're going to have to call us back. Your network is bad. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Call us back, please.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Senator.
Yes, sir. Welcome to VOP.
Good afternoon. This is Afun Adama calling from Edin.
Okay, sir. Go ahead.
My brother, this week matter don't tire me. I believe I still tire me, still tire the whole Nigeria. And we have a president we're supposed to do needful. We cannot go for AP, you know the APC, you know the PDP. And we have a president. This same week say use the money sponsor president almost billions of naira. And we still have president and we still have the judiciary. Now our judiciary and our president now give Wike power to be making a sitting governor up, making a sitting governor, elected governor. Minister of the appointee is the rest of the own. Come out. Let do work for River State as elected governor, and the president is busy and looking. Other Geisha stay there, they look. They leave the man only to run up and down like a kid when not strong. Make the president do what he's supposed to do about the Wike. Wike is appointee. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. First of all, can you move away from your radio TV set or switch it off totally? We're getting a hub.
Yes, I've done that.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome to VOP. Tell us the name. Where are you calling from?
Yes, Solomon, the wise one.
Yes, sir.
I'm a caller from Mapolo.
Okay, my colleague. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. The wise one, sometimes I called and said that anytime Nigeria as an entity collapses, it's the judiciary. It's the so-called judiciary is responsible for that. All this nonsense all these politicians are doing, because the judiciary cannot do the right thing. Who is this wicked that they cannot turn him? It's wicked greater than all Nigerians. That evil is running in Nigeria. If they don't stop this nonsense, it will come a time when this type of nasty attitude goes round, people will revolt. What brings anarchy? Is this, now we look at the judicial, they cannot help you. The police cannot help you. The politicians cannot help matter. Is this how it's going to continue? But I tell you, it can never continue this way. Nothing lasts forever. That was the history to be made. This nonsense is becoming too much now. Wike has been the governor of River State. Nobody is talking just on time for Christ. What does Wike want in River State? Is it the money or what? That is when a dog won't die, he doesn't hear the smell of a sheep. That is what it is. So. You think that this will continue forever? You should ask that business. There's nobody there invested as I tried looking for and what have I told to do?
Okay.
I cannot even make a speech.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, let's do something now.
Thank you.
It's too much.
Okay, let's take a break from the phone calls and see if we can read some messages. The feud between Wike Fubara is far from being over. If Wike is still the governor of Rivers State, he will allow his boss Amechi to treat him like that. Will he allow his boss Amechi to treat him like that? The only power Wike have now is Tinubu. Once Tinubu drop Wike as a minister, then Wike will have no power to challenge anybody again. Let's continue to watch the drama as we Periscope 2027. Ulusoga Ajoy from Odunla Ikorodu. Okay, this person is writing to Daigbo. This is not a Daigbo line. If Oga on top is aware of these, let's see. Good afternoon. I love in Spanish. This impeachment move by Wike's boys is final battle for Wike's political control over Rivers politics. If they succeed in impeaching Fubara, it means that Fubara doesn't have a political value to the APC and the president, because for a non-party member to engineer impeachment of a sitting APC governor and succeed, it means that the governor is of no value to the party. But if Fubara succeed this impeachment, it means that Fubara has been accepted and chosen over Wike in Rivers State politics, and that signals danger to Wike's political career. This battle will be interesting. Let's watch and see. Thanks, Vincent, aka Botwife. Fubara has come to APC, and Wike is not a member of APC, but he's still using some APC members in Rivers State to keep disturbing Fubara instead of bringing another candidate from his PDP, which he has practically destroyed. This type of politics Wike is playing is dangerous to our democracy, and Tinubu needs to call Wike to order before the crisis will consume APC at the center. John from Ijanike. I disagree with your guest because Fubara has more grassroots movement than Wike, but Wike is only having upper hands through intimidation because of Tinubu backing. Okay. I challenge Tinubu and the APC to defend democracy by rejigging the political landscape of Nigeria. For example, reform INEC and our electoral laws, step down and bring in a successor with a brilliant background, stepping into River State and calling Wike to order. Lastly, try all looters of our Commonwealth, I mean all and not some, or Sadebe Nwaje from Shasha. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to VOP. Tell us the name where you're calling from.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank God for your good work.
Thank you. Tell us your name.
I'm Gabriel, calling from Ikorodu.
Okay, Gabriel, go ahead, sir.
All right, when we kept talking about new Nigeria, which most youth in this country are standing for right now, the character such as Wike is one of the characters we don't want to see in the new Nigeria. And if you look at our president, they are best of the same feather. Look at the whole state assembly loyal to one man. And if you trace this issue now, you will discover that he was the one that sponsored all of them to that national state assembly, and that was why all of them are loyal to him. We don't want this kind of politics. Look at one man messing a whole state up. I mean, it's saddening, very saddening. Thank you.
Indeed, thank you very much. If you're just tuning in, if you're still tuning in, this is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, so welcome to VP.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name.
My name is Audu from Agege, sir.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
So I want to contribute to what the talk is about this policy.
Contribute. It is your right. Talk to us.
Okay. So I'm a first caller, sir.
Oh, first caller. Oh, welcome to the VOP family.
I don't try on a line. See, but now God don't allow.
Abi.
What I want to talk now is about this Obi and the article.
No, we know they talk about Obi and article today. We talk about River State. Yes, on Wike and Fubara.
Okay, yes, we can this thing. Okay, because they see why APC they do us for this Nigeria, good. Okay, maybe if summer day in the night, I'll be caller. Whether it's good too.
No wahala. Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sir.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP.
Yeah, the wise man. My name is Brochika Obodo.
Brochika. Okay, go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, Mr. So, Bible says that hands join hands together, a sinner will not go unpunished. See, the evil that men do, as they said, live after them, but now it lives them. See, what Wike and Fubara did is haunting them. Both of them can never know any peace. See, there's no way you will eat your cake and have it. They have taken everything they have in 2023. Now, the repercussions have come upon them. See, what I like this word is that whatever you are doing, look back, you will see it. And now, the fear of Trump will be the beginning of their quarrel. See, River State, they allowed themselves to be used in 2023, and God has started in that River State. Can you tell that nobody is in River State that can push all these things that's happening? But see, everybody is silent. They are reaping the fruit of their labor. God bless you.
Okay, God bless you too. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us the name.
Mr. Solomon.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Sunday calling from Wike.
Okay, Mr. Sunday, go ahead, sir.
Just like what the last call I just said, no matter what you do in the darkness, one day it will come out. Once there is an evil, no matter how you hide evil, one day it will come out. But my question is now is this. If Wike is now exposing what happened in the secret between him and the past election, what will Nigeria enforcement do to him? Because what you're trying to tell us that they do rule, that it was them that put Fubara there. That is not by election. Which means that is if I call it fake or manipulation or I don't know the best language to use for it during the election that happened. And still the first person should be arrested. So what I see is that people that know this go outside them and they lose them. Thank you.
Thank you. Fubara is aware that his impeachment is coming. That is why he ran to APC for protection. Ifeanyi from Yaba. Thank you very much, Ifeanyi from Yaba. Let's go. Good day, VOP. Audio from Dokwemu. Fubara has the support of the masses, but Wike controls the House of Assembly. That is why Fubara is in trouble. Except the president intervene, the impeachment will go through. Solomon, I thought people were asking that Wike has no. I thought people were saying that Wike has no power again. A man who is still in control of the legislature, the local government chairman, and virtually all the traditional rulers in that state. For me, Fubara is not a real politician. Wike has built empire in River State from Motor Park, local government chairman, two-time minister, 2 times governor, and now minister. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Solo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us your name. Where are you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Kenya.
Okay, Emmanuel. Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Solomon, this I don't know whether we can know thing about himself. The Bible says there is a time for everything. It is taken. Why then we can know that Fubara? It's too much. They suspend that guy up to 6 months. They come back again. You don't say, now I need this man, he goes well. You still pursue the man. But he there for chairman, he there for commissioner, he there for governor. Nobody challenging him like that. Why we can behave like this? When they sleep, wake up, he can't think anything good thing. Say, no, now I need this guy. He not good now. He not good at all. This is even me, ordinary person, I'm ashamed for that kind of thing. He not good. Okay. So I won't contribute my brother.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Hello, Yamdu.
This is Solomon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us the name.
Okay, is it Solomon? Solomon of FM.
Yes, it is Solomon of FM. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Tell us the name where you're calling from, please.
This is Emeka is the one calling from Ejibo.
Okay, Meka, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want to say categorically that this is corruption at play. It is corruption at play, and it will make Nigerians so foolish before the world that a single man in the person of Wike is controlling Nigeria. And I'm not talking about River State this now, but he's controlling Nigeria. And the president is quiet. In the first place, what was the agreement between him and Fubara? What is that agreement that he's fighting for? That Fubara cannot honor agreement. You know how to loot River State treasury? That is all. And some people are supporting him cheaply just for him to bastardize River State. They started with emergency rule. I think that is not enough. After that one was settled, Fubara ran to APC. Yet UK was not satisfied. And we continued to make sure that River State has no peace. Make the state ungovernable. It is quite funny. And we Nigerians will keep quiet. If the international community can keep quiet over this, that means we have no future. And Nigeria is doomed. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Thank you. Good Good afternoon, Solomon. For Rivers State, it's unfortunate you have an emperor, Wike, destroying the peace of rivers, and a puppet governor who doesn't have a mind of his own but being tossed around. Now he is about to be impeached. The cash and carry judiciary didn't help matters, has brought Nigeria into this nightmare government since your president was giving them 300% salary and Wike giving them house in Abuja. They have been compromised. Remember, in the recent NBA meeting of your president, all your judges said on his mandate, they shall stand. Okay, Lekon from Lagos. Thank you very much, Lekon. Hello.
Solomon.
Yes, sir. Welcome to VOP.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us where you're calling from, please.
This week and the Fubara is becoming a funny issue in Nigeria.
Your name, sir?
Okay, this is MD. I'm calling from Surulere.
Okay, continue.
Each time I wake in the morning, I remember I'm a Nigerian. It pisses me off because I don't know the basis of that so-called Nigeria that funny things like this are happening. And it seems everybody is keeping quiet. And most outrageous of it all is someone who says a warrior who called Dokuba. This is his brother that are pushing up and down. But when federal government contacted them, he has his proven man to speak that he is giving people vote to vote. But at the end of the day, we will know how he pans out. Because that is a precedent that if you continue to balkanize Nigeria, and I don't know what the elders in Rivers are really doing. I know that Morocco wants this man at all costs because they have reached an agreement that he will do everything to bring Rivers. That's why he kept him quiet. But it will be between APC members now and Wike. He has to choose one. Because Wike cannot continue to be tormenting Rivers and other people in APC. It's just like he has insulted the whole family of APC. Because the president has to stand up and remove him. If he removes me, his powers are gone. But if you continue to keep him, we shall see how it will end. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Hello.
Mr. Yangu, is that pronounce it well?
This is Solomon. Welcome to VOP.
Oh, Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Solo.
Yes, sir.
My name is Ralph, calling from Satellite Town.
Okay, Ralph, go ahead, sir.
The issue of what's happening in River State is funny somehow. I don't know if that may be his come and visiting two of them, or because Wike has come out to know before that he rigged the election in River State against Labour Party or whoever that concerns. These are two guys that are eating together. Suddenly they become enemies because one did not agree on each other. Wike is now busy doing campaign for Tinubu. Fubara is also doing campaign for Tinubu. So PDP, who is there? This thing is very confusing. Wike visited what do they call Asarada. Keep on telling everybody how he created 10,000 jobs for the youth. All this is just a side each other and fight and hatred against Fubara. They have been saying so many years. He did not go and just say thank you for voting to the vote. Now he's yesterday he's telling that he created 10,000 jobs. Wike, so much you talk to Wike. The guy is trying to cause out a problem in Nigeria, but it's okay. One evil proverb say any bed where they dance for road. What did they beat the beating for and they inside booth? So he's not doing for nothing. Something is backing him up. I rest my case, sir.
Okay, thank
you.
No, yes,
God bless you, sir.
Good afternoon, Solomon. Solomon Sika from Monshi. This feud between Wike and Fubara is just a nemesis and karma catching up with both of them. Just pray it doesn't bring mayhem and destruction to River State. The president should intervene before the mayhem and destruction starts. Solomon Asika, namesake. Thank you very much for your message. Wike on overdrive, the dribbled dribbler in the boots of the feet. Tinubu will definitely tilt to the demands of National Working Committee of APC. The clock ticks for him. Sam Okpa, poet from Dokpemu, Lagos. Thank you very much, Sam Okpa, the poet.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to VOP.
Good afternoon, Bro Solomon.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Please, what I want to say on this issue is that
tell us your name.
I'm first caller.
Oh, first
the
caller.
problem is Wike and the governor. Now, two of them know really what is among two of them.
Okay.
The only thing is that they have to settle it. Let them settle it by themselves.
Okay.
That's what I want to say.
You didn't tell us the name of where you're calling from.
My name is Glory from Lawasin.
Okay, Glory. Thank you for calling. Okay, it is time for us to go. Let's see if we can pick this one more call before we go. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Solomon.
Good afternoon. You're my last caller. Unfortunately, you just have 1 minute to talk to us. Tell us the name where you're calling from.
This is OPG from Alaba International.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Well, I don't have much to say. All I just want to know is is it only Wike that is the first politician that godfather that we have in this country? Why is it that his case is different? Tinubu has been the godfather of Lagos State, and things did not good really Wike is doing his own, and peace was in Lagos. So why
Tinubu did the same thing in Lagos, except you've not been following Lagos politics. Wike is just trying to follow in Tinubu's footsteps, actually.
But since you see that it's not working for him, let him quit now. You need to quit. You're not by force to be a godfather. And you want to be a godfather to me. I said I don't want. Can't you quit? Wow.
Thank you. Okay, this time for us to go. The political landscape in Rivers State took another turn on Thursday when members of the State House of Assembly began impeachment proceedings against Governor Similolai Fubara and his deputy Ngozi Odu. The move is the second attempt by the lawmakers to impeach Governor Fubara and his deputy following a similar one in March 2023. One would have expected as soon as Fubara defected from PDP to APC, that would be the end of his troubles. But Wike is hell-bent on making sure Wike doesn't come back as a second term, whether as PDP or as APC. And of course, the majority of the Rivers State House of Assembly members that are the one we'll call a stooge to Wike is making sure that happens. And unfortunately, it is the Rivers State indigents that will and residents that will suffer for this, because instead of Fubara to concentrate on governing his people in Rivers State, he will trying to fight for his political survival. As far as Rivers State is concerned, that's just unfortunate. Thank you very much for your time. It's always a pleasure putting on this mic and, of course, talking to you, all for the sake of making Nigeria a better place. We'll be right back tomorrow at 1:30. The program is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You can follow me on IG at SolofM1, that's SOLOFEM figure 1, SolofM1 on IG, and on X or Twitter at SolofM. You can also follow us at VOP on all our social media handles at VOP903FM, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at VOP at VOP903FM. I am Solomon of Fem. See you again tomorrow. I am signing out.